I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here taking a look at the latest version of Dell's very popular Mini 10 netbook. Now, since the last time we looked at a Mini 10, there have been a few changes both inside and outside. Inside on this new Mini 10, they've got the new Intel Atom N450 CPU that all the latest netbooks have, and a couple of changes to the outside as well. A few nice touches. There's a nice texture here on the wrist rest. The screen is actually inset a tiny bit from the back of the laptop, and that gives you some nice two-tone contrast there in the back, depending on what sort of a color you choose for the back of the lid there. And the rest of it is a fairly standard 10-inch netbook, the kind we've become very used to. This has got a 10:6 screen. There are some options for higher res screens. They're actually going to take a look at one of those models pretty soon. Otherwise, you've still got your 1 gig of RAM. This particular configuration has a 250 gig hard drive, but there are other options available. And it's got Windows 7 Starter, which is fine for netbook, but some people find it annoying that you can't change the desktop background and things like that. The keyboard layout is nice and logical, and big keys like the Shift key and the Tab key are regular size. They don't get shrunken down. The keys themselves are a little bit smaller than we've seen on other netbooks. Not really the easiest typing experience. And this touchpad, not a favorite either. It's kind of stretched out and very short, and the mouse buttons are built right into the corners there rather than being separate mouse buttons. Not as easy to use as a regular square touchpad. Now, in terms of performance, netbooks with the new Intel N450 are not really any faster than the previous generation of netbooks. They're still good for web, surfing, sending email, basic stuff like that. Any kind of crazy multitasking will just make them freeze right up. What you do get, however, is fantastic battery life, especially because this particular model has a nice chunky 6-cell battery that they built right into the system. Doesn't stick out a lot, and we got more than 7 hours of battery life out of this, which is pretty darn amazing. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that's the new Dell Mini 10.
Hey, I'm Tom Merritt, host of CNET's Top 5. There are many more than 5 reasons why you might want to watch Top 5. You can get a load of the best gadgets out there, the most popular ones, the worst downloads, top TV robots, and there's always a chance you could win fabulous prizes. Check out CNET Top 5 at cnet.com/top5.